Hey everybody, it's been a minute, hasn't it? I have not done a video like this in a while, and it's just like, it feels weird doing a YouTube video again because this is the longest break I've taken, or I've took in a long time. Because the last one I really did that was like this was December of last year, or a couple months ago. And I kind of needed it because even though, like, up until recently, or like, the last few videos have not had the best upload schedule, like, I feel like I just kind of need to take a break because I'm actually in a new room. So this is the new room that I'm going to be recording my videos, and I'm very excited because even though, like, this old setup kind of has some memories and I really like some of those videos, I feel like it kind of needed to change because it's been the same for, like, almost 3 years with the setup right here. But it's some big changes for the channel. That was actually the last video of the setup, which I wasn't intending. Like, I thought that maybe I would do a goodbye on this setup because it's been the setup of my YouTube channel for so long. But I don't know. It's just like I didn't have time to do an actual video saying goodbye to it because my carpet got removed from my room and I'm officially out of that room. Actually, the only things that are left there are the shelves that I still need to clean out, which I haven't done yet. So basically, the moving process is still happening into this room. And the lights are way better in this room compared to the other rooms. So that's a new setup. That's gonna be kind of happening for the future videos. So the last video I did was about how my brother got COVID, and luckily nothing else happened from that. No one else got COVID, which is cool because, like, I have not had it yet this whole time, and my mom and dad haven't either. And it's kind of weird because, like, you would think because I've gone to so many places for the videos, or even in general, that I would get it eventually. I haven't. I don't know how. I feel like we just have really good antibodies, or we just have really good immunity. Because, I don't know, it's just kind of surprising that I haven't gotten it. But yeah, I wanted to talk about some stuff real quick, and a couple of YouTube ideas that I've been thinking of. So the first thing is, the new YouTube layout is being rolled out, and this is what it looks like. This is awful. This is so bad. Now, it's not for everybody, like, they're still kind of testing it, but for the people who have seen it, everyone hates it. Like, everybody does. And I hate it too. Like, why is there so much information cramped over here? Like, I mean, I could maybe get past the fact that the thumbnails are down here, but it's so much information that's such in a small space. I think that's what annoys me, is that it feels so cramped here. And, it's awful. But luckily, I do have a Google extension on that actually, goes back to the older version. And even this version of the, like, setup is not my favorite. But this is miles better compared to what this awful travesty is. But yeah, I really hate this new design. I don't know what YouTube is smoking for this to be good. But, like, I'm so glad that I have this Google extension. Actually, it's it's a YouTube video that I saw where this is by Speed Demon Tutorial. Shout out to him. This is how to change back the old comments or the old YouTube layout. And he's a genius because basically you just copy and paste some code and do a thing called uBlock Origin, and it'll go back, which is really nice. So thank you, Speed Demon Tutorial, for that. Because when I first saw this design, I was like, there has to be a way to change it back, and luckily there is. But yeah, so I'm very glad that there is, because hopefully it does not get blocked, because, like, pretty much all my other ad blockers, except the one that I'm using right now is, where is it? Ad Accelerator. This one has not been blocked yet. And it technically accelerates the ads really fast instead of blocking them. So you have to wait like 1 or 2 seconds, but it's worth it. But all these other ad blockers don't work anymore. The only reason why I have some of these is because Adblocker Ultimate blocks a lot of the ads that are not on YouTube. So, yeah, so that layout sucks. I don't know what people are over there on YouTube are thinking. So, I kind of want to get that rant out of the way because I did rant about it on YouTube Shorts. That's the only really video that I posted in these last few weeks. Because YouTube Shorts, or like because the YouTube setup was so bad, or it still is. But yeah, so And a couple of things another thing I want to talk about is I got rid of some of my CRTs. So, this was overdue. I feel like when I was moving all this stuff into here, or even moving it out, it's so weird seeing 5 TVs, and it was right in the space, too. There was 5 TVs over there in this kind of placement. And it was so weird seeing so many TVs. Like, I really didn't realize how many CRTs I had. Like, I just kind of started collecting them and I didn't stop. But yeah, so I got rid of 2. There's the old one that I got from the curb, or one of the ones I got from the curb, but the really old one that is like scratched up a lot. I got rid of this one, and then I also got rid of the RF TV, this one, which I'm so glad I did because I don't even know the last time I've used it. Like, and because it only has RF, like, I mean, I know this is an older TV. I don't even know when this was manufactured, but it just, RF is the worst possible connection you could get. Actually, VHF and UHF for like those really old TVs are pretty bad. But like, yeah, I just wanted to get rid of it, and I actually listed it as free. Now, some people are asking, Zion, why don't you just charge some money because I mentioned that I'm not doing well financially right now. I'm not really that type of person because, like, I really don't want to charge a lot of money for TVs that were basically, like, recycled 5 years ago. I mean, even people just threw them in the trash. Actually, oh my gosh, I just noticed the VHS one is looming over the old one. But yeah, so I am really glad I got rid of these 2 because these were the ones that if I had to choose to get rid of them, these would be the 2 ones, and luckily I got rid of them. But yeah, so they were free, and there were so many people already asking me. I sold this the same day that I listed it, and I listed this at like, I don't know, like maybe 11 in the morning, and then I met up with somebody at like 6:30. Actually, maybe it might have been 5. But it just like, it was so crazy how fast these sold. Because the CRT market for retro gaming is getting to a stupid amount of level. Because like, it's getting so expensive for these CRTs. I mean, I mentioned it a lot, but I think I mentioned in the video of how I found a Sony Trinitron. I have been looking up the prices for the TV that I have over there because I have all these CRTs moved in, and I have 2 different setups for each of the CRTs. Actually, not the VHS one because I don't know what to do with that one yet. But I don't think I want to get rid of that one because I found it on the curb with the really old one. This one is in way better condition. But the Sony Trinitron is plugged into all these retro consoles, and then the Sanyo is more kind of quote-unquote modern consoles. But yeah, so Sony Trinitron, I tested it, and man, it looks so good. It deserves the hype. Actually, maybe not the overpricing, but it deserves what people have been saying about it. But I've been looking up on how much these are locally and on eBay. Look at these prices. So this is a Sony Trinitron Vega. I think it's a 27 inch actually. Yeah. Look at these prices. Like, these are ridiculous. Like, yeah, look, it's insane. $200, $300, $440. Actually, that's a different one that I don't have. I think it's this one that I have. No, that one's a little bit more curved, but it's not. Some of these might not be the exact model that I have, but man, I'm just so glad that I went to Salvation Army the day that I did, because I feel like that CRT was just put out, because there are retro gamers that are kind of growing in the area near where I live, and I just am really surprised that that the Sony Trinitron was not taken when I was there, and I didn't even know it was going to be there. Like, when I saw it, I was like, am I hallucinating? Like, I couldn't believe it, and it's just like, yeah, I spent $20 on it, and everything works. Like, it's just like, I mean, it's not to the point where you can't find CRTs anymore. Actually, in Salvation Army near me, which I didn't think they did, they still accept CRTs. Goodwill doesn't anymore though. But like it's getting harder to find them, but it's not impossible yet. Like some people say it's long gone to where you can get them cheap. I disagree because I freaking got a Sony Trinitron for $20. So you just gotta look really hard for it because pretty much all the CRTs I've gotten for free, except the Sony Trinitron. The Sony Trinitron was $20, and like it's just like you gotta know where to look because there is places you can find them. It's just they're getting harder to find. So yeah, this is just ridiculous prices. These are stupid. And how is someone bidding on $250 for this thing? I don't know. It's just that I'm sorry. That makes me heated because like I just don't know why so many eBay scalpers are doing this. I just don't like eBay scalpers in general. Like the only time I really get stuff from eBay scalpers is if it's something that's so rare or so out of stock. Because I remember there was the NES Classic, which I got technically from a scalper, because it was at the time where you couldn't find them anywhere, and my mom and dad actually gave in to the expensive price. I don't remember how much they spent on it, but it was too much for it. But yeah, I still have the NES Classic. It's not in the setup yet, and it's only HDMI, so. But yeah, so the NES Classic is kind of like this, kind of. But actually, is the NES Classic getting cheaper now, or has it become cheaper? I don't know. Oh man, it's kind of the same. Actually, no, some of these are a little lower than they were. Yeah, okay, some of these aren't too bad. There's no way that's $9. Come on. That can't be $9. What? Yeah, it's these stupid things! For people who don't know, this is a bootleg. And why would they... Oh my god, that's annoying. Some gullible person is not going to know that this is a counterfeit. They literally made it Nintendo oh my god, that's ridiculous. But yeah, so okay, so these have actually gone down a little bit in price. It's not as bad as it was like 5 years ago. But yeah, so actually the modded ones will probably go for more. Oh yeah, this is brand new. That kind of makes sense. But yeah, so it's basically kind of the same thing. Like Sony Trinitron, like I don't know if it was just that I was so lucky, because I actually have wanted a Sony Trinitron for a long time deep down, because like even though I was satisfied with all my CRTs, I hear so many people talk about how Sony Trinitrons are amazing, and like I kind of wanted to experience the hype for it myself. So yeah, I talked about it many times, but I need to stop talking about it. But yeah, so the Sony Trinitron looked fantastic. It looked so good. And actually, I have a way later model. It's actually a component, or it has component. And yeah, so it's a Vega, or is it Vega or Vega? I think it's Vega. But yeah, so that's the model I have. It's a 2005. Yeah, it's 2005. So it's a very late model. But yeah, so so I got rid of my two CRTs, is basically what I'm saying. Sorry I talked for a while, but yeah, so, and actually there's something else I want to mention before I mention the main video idea. So TikTok, people think this is actually, or some people say that this could be the end of TikTok. So, this is like, I don't know how to feel about this, because like, TikTok, I hate the app. I think it's had very negative effects on us, or us human beings. Like, it's just, I mean, I know that people have said that social media has, but people say that TikTok is kind of combined with it, but I disagree. I feel like TikTok is kind of in its own category, because there's not really kind of apps like it, like in terms of like the For You page and stuff. And I have tried TikTok like 3 times, and I can't do it. Like, I don't like how addictive it can be, and I just don't like the setup. I just, like, for people who ask me that I use TikTok, they could say, oh, they could advertise your YouTube channel. And I'm like, I appreciate the advice, but I just don't want to. It's just, and I might not be able to if this thing passes. Well, some people might have a little bit of a wrong viewpoint on it because technically, this is not a ban. It's just that ByteDance has to, or is it divest and sell the company of TikTok. If they don't, in a certain amount of time, they will face a ban. So it's not technically a TikTok ban. It kind of is if they don't sell the brand. Which, if this actually happens, like, it's going to be crazy. Like, people are going to go bat crap crazy. I was about to say the S word, but I don't swear. Or I don't swear on YouTube videos. But yeah, so, like, TikTok is going to, and TikTok's already kind of going crazy. Because, like, I mean, I don't know, but personally experienced, but I've known people who go on TikTok and say they don't want this. And, like, I just don't know how to feel about the TikTok ban itself because I hate the app. I think it's terrible. But I don't know if banning it would... I don't know. It's just, I don't know how to feel about it. I haven't really made up my mind yet. So, yeah, the Senate thing I think is next week. Actually, let me see. Senate. Okay. Let's see. So the House passed it. But, it's just, I don't know. Yeah, the Senate plans to take up the foreign aid package next week. Oh, shut up! No, shut up! Oh my god, I hate these ads that just freaking automatically start. Okay. Man, I'm getting mad today. I mean, I haven't had a bad day or anything. I just sometimes I get heated about things. Okay, let's try this. I'm trying to find a good article about it. Oh, God, shut up! Why did they make me try to pay this? Okay, whatever. Yeah, so TikTok has a certain amount of time to ban it, or no, to sell it. And, like, I heard that the reason why the Senate is more lenient, or might pass it, or they might actually, is because the people who want to ban it are giving them more time to try to divest. But, like, and TikTok is making it seem like it's a ban. Like, entirely. Which I think is kind of stupid because, like, I think there was, like, a thing where, like, TikTok was asking, like, people to contact their representatives or something. And people were flooding them with thousands of calls. Like, it's just, like, people are so... They are so much of TikTok stans that, like, I heard of people, representatives were talking about, like, how, like, they were having calls, like, over 1,000 calls of just older grandparents and young teens telling them, no, TikTok is TikTok is my life. It's just, oh my god, it's so cringy that so many people are obsessed with this app. Now, I'm not saying that people who use TikTok are bad people. I'm just saying the people who are very, like, big fans of it that won't stop getting off the app, and it's just, I don't know. But, yeah, I don't think, like, well, I don't know. I just don't know what to think because, like, I feel like ByteDance is not gonna, like, because the U.S. is not, how much is the U.S. TikTok percentage users? It's only like 10%. Oh, no, that's not true. Oh, wait, this is not. Which country is most, oh, yeah, this is, yeah, it's, well, I don't know. I thought that would be less. I heard people say that the United States is only like 10% of the TikTok kind of share. But, like, I feel like they're not, like, TikTok is really gonna try not to divest. And I don't know if that means that it's for malicious purposes, but I don't know. So, yeah, TikTok, I don't know what to think about it. Like, if they ban it, or if they pass it in the Senate, I will make a YouTube video about it. because like that is big news and I want to talk about it. So I mean I've already talked about it already, but yeah. So that's kind of my thoughts on that. And another video idea, which is probably gonna be my next video if everything works out. I want to go back to Long John Silver's. So I forgot this place existed for a long time, and like it just like it's never really been appetizing to me. Like, and I'm so surprised that they are still in business because like I've heard theories that like it's literally a money laundering scheme, and like I couldn't, or I could maybe see that being the case because like how much location? It's like 500 locations or something like that they have. So it's just like I and because like there's a stereotype that there's like no one eats there, like it's empty all the time, kind of like the idea with the Mattress Firm stores where there was like that viral video where it's like five Mattress Firms in kind of one close area. But yeah, so I want to go to Long John Silver's again, or not again, actually maybe again, because the last time I've been to this place has been at least over 10 years ago. It's just like I haven't really had a desire to go back to it because all I remember, actually I don't even know if I've been to this place in the last 15 years. It's just like every time I talk about it with my parents, they're like, "Ew, that's gross," which I completely understand because like they are literally the only fast food seafood place, like basically ever. Like, and that is kind of one cool thing is that it's kind of its own thing. It's not like combined with like all the hamburger restaurants and stuff, but it's just like it's so weird to me that this is still open. And I actually have a Long John Silver's near me, but it's a KFC and a Long John Silver's combined. I wanted to see if I can find its own location, and there is one near me, and this one looks very old. And I kind of want that for my YouTube video because, like, it would just seem very cool, kind of, to have, like, a kind of blast of the past. Or, kind of. But no one wants to get a blast of the past from Long John Silver's unless if there's, like, big fans who really like Long John Silver's. But, I mean, there are people out there who like Long John Silver's. There has to be. I mean, people like certain things. There's, like, nothing in existence that someone doesn't like, you know? I don't know what I'm saying. But it's just like, I feel like Long John Silver's, it's such, like, I want to go and do a YouTube video there. I don't know if they're going to let me film there, because I really want to do it inside dine-in. Because, like, drive-through, it really, and because it's its own location, and like it's so dated, I kind of want to capture that dated look. And like yeah, it's weird because it's right next to a McDonald's, and this is going back in time. This is it right here, and it's right next to a McDonald's that's relatively new. So actually, let me see if I can get a closer shot here. Well, not really. But yeah, they're actually, let me get it at least where the sign is. Okay, yeah, so it's an old school location. Like, and I kind of like this logo better than the new one, but it's just like the new one it's fine, but like it kind of looks a little nostalgic. Like, even though I haven't been to Long John Silver's in almost 15 years, I will say 15 years because like yeah, 15 years ago was like 2008, 2009. That could very well be possible that I haven't been there in that long a time. But yeah, so Long John Silver's, I actually want to see the menu of this place because I haven't, or I've discovered, or I've researched it a little bit, but it really, like, I haven't done, like, in terms of, like, actual menu items. Alright, what do they have? Okay, jumbo shrimp. They actually have a lot more than I thought they would. Okay. I kind of want to, let's try meals. Okay, what do they have? 3-piece chicken, 2-piece fish, fish and chicken, 8-piece shrimp meal, which popcorn shrimp meal. This one is the one I might get if I'm gonna go, oh, I have to frickin' type in that. try in a location. Okay. Alright. Yeah. Okay, there it is. Alright, so, yeah, it's the only location near me that is its own location. So that's what I want to do. But yeah, so, wait, there's no way it's open. There's no way it is. It's, what time is it? I'm recording this at 11 at night. Oh, you know what? Oh, I know what it is. Is the time on here is 2 hours behind. I actually need to change that, but it says 9:26 right here, but it's actually 11:26. Wait, no, that still doesn't make any sense because it says closed at 8. What? What is going on? Okay, that must be an error because like there's no way that they're open. That's so weird to me. Oh, wait. Oh, you know what it might be actually? Is that this no, this is P. I'm still trying to make sense of it. What the crap? What is going? Okay, I gotta look back and see if any of these. Why are these all open? Am I just an idiot? Why? Okay. I don't know. I don't know why it's doing that. Maybe I'll think about it post editing and realize what it is. Oh, you know what? Maybe. Yeah, that's still kind of weird because this is PM. That's not AM. So maybe it is open and this is counting it as 11 a.m. or technically 9 a.m. I don't get why it's doing that. That's so weird. If someone can make sense of that in the comments, let me know. I'm still trying to figure it out, or I'm just stupid. But yeah, so apparently it's open, which it's not, because it's not. You know, it's just I don't know. But yeah, I just wanted to do its own location because it is the only really own location. Every other location is combined with the KFC. And honestly, I really don't care for those combo restaurants. Like, I feel like I kind of prefer its own location because, or like for like fast food, because I don't know, it seems a little cramped every time I've gone to those combo restaurants. Because in one near me is a KFC and a Long John Silver's combined. And every time I go in, or actually, I've not been in that restaurant or that building for at least 10 years too. Like, I always, like, even when I was eating KFC a lot before all this inflation stuff, I was literally eating at KFC like twice every week. And, like, I never went inside because I know it's going to be horrible. Like, KFC specifically has a serious sanitation problem. Like, they always have their restaurants dirty. And I don't know if this is going to be any better. This actually might be worse. Because I've heard stories that Long John Silver's has caused food poisoning in some people. Which, that is something I don't want. But, I'm doing it for the video. Yeah, so, this is its own location. I don't know what they're thinking that this is. I don't know why they're saying that it's open. I don't know. I think my guess is that this is somehow down here translating to 11. Yeah, like, if pretending this was 11 on the 9, this was 11 a.m. instead of p.m. So I don't know what's going on. But yeah, so yeah, every other location nearby is a combo. So I want to do its own location. But yeah, it's just I feel like it's so weird to me that they're still in business because like it's so weird because like no one goes there apparently. That's what I've heard from other people. But I actually might go there tomorrow if I can. Actually, do I have anything tomorrow? I've actually been really busy recently, so that's another reason why I haven't done any YouTube videos. Like I have a whole bunch of friend groups I'm going into. Like it's a lot of stuff. Yeah, I don't have anything. So tomorrow or maybe in the next few days, if this doesn't age like milk, you maybe expect a Long John Silver's video, because like I don't know if there's gonna be any people there, but I really like recording in quiet environments because it just helps with even the overall video in general. Like I feel like an example of that, or two examples of polar opposites, is the Lambert's video that I was gonna do. I was recording. It was way back in 2021 when I first returned, and it was I recorded in there, and it was so loud I couldn't hear myself. And then on the other side, it was the Shoney's in Branson that I did a vlog when I used to do my vlog series, and it was very quiet. And I was able to film, or I was able to hear myself. So hopefully it's not gonna be insanely busy. Actually, I kind of want it to not be busy to prove the fact, or to prove that maybe no one goes there. That would be actually really funny. Like, Long John Silver's, the rumors are true. No one goes there. It's just that would be funny. But it's kind of weird because if I search up Long John Silver, but I don't know if I really believe. Let me pull this down for a second. Yeah, this is what they say, is that it's busy, a little busy. On a Monday at 11 a.m.? Well, I don't know if I'm going to be going at 11 a.m., but I want to go sometime during lunchtime. And, there's no way that, it's usually not too busy. It just, I don't think these popular times things are right. The only times they're really right is if it's like Sildar City or something like that, and then they have Saturdays as the busiest day. But yeah, so I just feel like I kind of want to be one of the only people there to prove that it's no one goes there. But yeah, so it's just, oh wait, oh no, did it close? Wait a minute, did it close? This must be a different location. Yeah, it has to be a different location because when was this? Oh, this is 2016. Okay, that was a while ago. Okay, a Mexican restaurant to open at former Long John Silver's. Man, it's just, and I feel like they're also closing at a fast rate too. I don't see them other than near us, I don't really see them in very many places anymore. Even though there's 500 locations, I really don't see them that often. So yeah, so that's probably a video idea that will probably be coming soon. Yeah, so I'm gonna be uploading again. Thank you guys for being patient with me. So yeah, things are gonna be kind of uploading more soon. TikTok video will come out unless if the Senate doesn't pass it, because I want to talk about that and how the Senate, or if they pass it, that I'll talk about it. And then I'll probably do a Long John Silver's video, or I won't really want to. And that one will probably come out first if I do decide to do it. But yeah, this one will come out first. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I'm sorry this video is very long, but I just feel like I needed to talk about some stuff that I feel like has been going on and some future YouTube ideas. So yeah, thank you guys for being patient with me, and I'll see you guys later.